Hey guys, in this video I'm going to showcase one of the best Sun and Moon budget decks, the Passimian deck. So yeah, I'm just going to show you what I did for this deck. Of course, for Passimian, obviously. For Mew, the Memories of Dawn ability means that you can use any of the attacks of any of your basic Pokemon. So that's great. You want to have 4 Passimian on your bench and then attack with Mew. Because if you attack with a Passimian, you automatically do 30 damage less, because it's just 30 more for each of your bench Passimian. So when you attack with Mew, you can get the full power with 4 Passimian. Also run 2 Oranguru, just because it goes so well with this Passimian deck. It's not always super useful, but I think it just really fits this deck. And actually, I've been in a lot of situations where it really saved my butt. So you get to draw until you have 3 cards in your hand once per turn. So it's actually pretty nice. Let's see, just some staples I have here, like the Enhanced Hammer, Pokemon Catcher, that kind of stuff. Actually, I have 2 Revive. That's more than I run in any other deck, but that's also because Mew dies so easily because the HP is so low. But to kind of balance out the HP, I run Fighting Fury Belt, so you have 40 extra HP and you also do 10 extra damage. So, sorry, with a full bench of Passimian, Mew in the active, and a Fighting Fury Belt on Mew, you can hit for 140, which is pretty solid. And it might sound kind of daunting to have a bench fully loaded with Passimian, but it's super easy. This deck just works really well, especially with the 4 Nest Ball. Nest Ball is one of the greatest inventions ever. Like, praise this card. It's so useful in so many decks, but especially in this Passimian Mew deck, because there is not a single Pokemon in your deck that you can't get with Nest Ball, or that you negate the effect by moving it directly to your bench. I don't run any Shaman, Jirachi, that sort of stuff, so Nest Ball is fantastic in this deck. Of course, for Fiesta Seeker, for Trainer's Mew. I run a Special Charge because obviously this whole deck runs on DCs, and you can only run 4 of any card, so except Basic Energy. Let's see, Rotom Dex is really convenient. I try to pay more attention to running through my whole deck when I play a Nest Ball, so you can actually check if all of your Passimian and all of your Mew are in your deck and not prized. For Puzzle of Time, also very useful. Again, also because your Pokemon die easily, and because you only run 4 DC, so it's just nice to retrieve it. Teammates, which is actually a much better card than I've been giving it credit for. Like, the more I play with it, the more I realize it's totally OP. And especially the Puzzle of Time Teammates combination is fantastic. I only run 1 Lysander because I have 2 Pokemon Catcher. And Skyfield, of course, is super important because you want to have as many Pokemon on your bench as possible. And with 8 potential slots, you can actually have 4 Passimian, 3 Mew, 1 active Mew, and then you still have space for an Oranguru. That's not a situation that occurs a lot, but it does happen, and yeah, Skyfield is super important in this deck. I think that's about it. Floatstone, of course, super important because your opponent likes to Lysander your Passimian, so he doesn't have to deal with Mew. Mew has free retreat, which is also great. I think that's about it. Everything else is just all the standard stuff. Oh, I run 3 Bursting Balloon. That's more than I put in any other deck. Oh, for a second I thought it said I run 4, but I just have 4. I run 3 in this deck. Yeah, it's super convenient, especially when you can't attack. 60 damage is sort of a lot. So I have 2 battles for you, so I'll show you kind of how easy this setup is and how much damage you can do and how little it matters when one of your Pokemon gets knocked out. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. Okay, it's time for one of the battles. Omega Corleone, whatever. It's a Mewtwo coin, so is that gonna be a Mewtwo deck? I don't think it is. I don't really remember. As always, I'm adding the commentary after. That was a decent opening hand. I also get to go first. It's actually not that great, but there's Trainer's Mail and a Skyline in it, so at least some draw power or ways to get some useful cards. And my opponent plays a Rockruff. That's the promo Rockruff. It was before the actual Rockruff came out. Trainer's Mail for... That's actually not that interesting, especially early on. Maybe we should just grab the Rotom decks and then we can scan our deck later. Oh, not anything. Alright. Put down the Skyfield. Bursting Balloon on Passimian, so if my opponent attacks, it does 60 damage. And then, yeah, a Skyla, so we can save Sycamore for next turn. Let's see, what do we want with Skyla? Nest Ball, of course, so we can get something on the bench. Probably gonna grab a Mew. And looks like all of my Mew and Passimian are in my deck. Nothing's prized. 4 DC, non-prized. That makes me happy. Fighting Fury Belt on Mew, so its HP goes up by 40 and it does 10 extra damage, but it's mostly for the HP because Mew is such a low HP Pokemon. It's a bit of a liability, but then again it's only worth 1 prize card. My opponent plays an N. That could either be good or bad for me. I'm going to get 6 cards, so that's going to be nice. That's actually a pretty good hand. So shout out to my opponent for ending me, otherwise I would have Sycamored myself. And my opponent's playing a Nest Ball. I love the hollow effect of this Rockruff. And we have another Rockruff. Oh, let the dogs out. Okay, that was terrible. I don't know why I did that. So... it's pretty cool that I have a Float Stone, because yeah, the Bursting Balloon is going to disappear now, so I can put that on Passimian and then put a DC on Mew, and I can start attacking. Probably knock out their Rockruff, because sure it has weakness. And another N. Let's see, 6 new cards. The Life Center is always interesting, but we're going to bench Oranguru even though I can't use the ability, or am I not going to bench it? I guess I'm retreating first. See, it's kind of fun adding commentary later, so you can kind of ask yourself, why did I do this or that a certain way? Oh. No weakness. A lot of fighting Pokemon have psychic weakness. I didn't look when I zoomed in on the card. And we have a Lycanroc-GX in play. Crunch, discard an energy from your opponent's active, and the GX attack does 200, but you discard 2 energies. He also has a Poison Barb, so if I attack him, I'm poisoned. But as long as he can't put any energy on Lycanroc, I'm still safe. Oh, another N. I should have benched that Oranguru. I have a Skyfield in play anyway, so what was I thinking? This is nice. Yeah, Accelerock does 120, so he can knock out everybody. Thank God. That was a Tills, otherwise my energy would have been gone. And I don't have any energy in my hand at the moment. I think that's the strong energy. Yep. Not a regular energy. Where do you go to see the energy? Just go on the energy. Yeah, just 20 extra damage, because it's a strong energy. But, oh, there's also a Poison Barb on Little Rockruff now. And my opponent grabbed another N with the BS Seeker, but he didn't play it. Yeah, we're gonna grab another Passimian with this Nest Ball. Then we have 2 Passimian on our bench. Put the Mew on the bench. I'm trying to figure out if I wanna Pokemon catch the Lycanroc and just start putting damage on it. Not sure what the best play would be. Probably just gonna knock out the Little Rockruff, but nope. We're gonna try it. Oh, and it's Tills anyway, so it really doesn't matter what I decided. 2 Sycamore and a Puzzle of Time in my discard. I hate discarding Puzzle of Time so early game, but 7 new cards with a Sycamore and definitely worth it because we get another Passimian, another Pokemon catcher, so basically I could try again. It's cool that Mew has free retreat, and also now because I have a second DC in my hand, so even if I get poisoned I can just retreat and it's not really a problem. Heads this time. There we go, we're going to put the first damage on Lycanroc-GX. Another DC on the Mew so we can use it next turn. And 110 damage. Plus I'm poisoned, but we'll survive. I forget how much damage Lycanroc's first attack does for the double energy. I think it's 20, maybe it's 30. And my Mew still is 80 HP, up 30. And discard an energy. The Garbink is mostly useful for its ability, but I don't run any EX in this deck, so it doesn't really affect me that much. My opponent played Town Map. Let's see what he has. Alright. And yeah, that was not cool. Oh! No! That kind of sucked. Because I was all like, oh, it's okay, I can just retreat and put the other Mew into play, but now I can't. I need a new energy now. Son of a... we have 2 Lycanroc in play and a Garbink break. He is evolving a lot, but not charging a lot energy-wise. I mean, the way we're looking at it now, this battle is mine to lose. I have a lot of cards in my hand and nothing that I need. Well, I mean, not nothing, but like... There is no way I can get a DC this turn. Or maybe there is if I empty out my entire hand and then do Instruct twice. It could work. But I don't want to play Rotom decks because some good stuff was in my deck and I don't want it to end up prized. Oh, I'm playing it anyway? No, don't do it. That's not smart. What are you doing? Maybe I'm just feeling a little overconfident and I'm pretty sure I'm going to grab those prize cards anyway. But hey, it worked at least. But that was still pretty risky with the Rotom decks. But at least I have all of my Passimian in play. I have 2 DC in my discard, so 1 in play. So there's 1 left. But it used to be in my deck, and now I don't know if it's in my deck or if it's prized, because Rotom decks. Ah, Revive. That's going to be useful when my opponent finally does knock someone out. Also, I got the VS Seeker, of course. Haven't played a supporter yet. There we go, Sycamore. I guess I feel like I don't need that Revive. And I got another one anyway, so... Nobody cares. That escape rope could be useful. I mean, I'm not going to do enough damage on either one of the Lycanroc to knock him out. Although, maybe the one that already has over 100 damage on it. Oh yeah, I'll do enough to knock him out, but... I think I'm just going to attack this Garbink. There's going to be 1 prize card, but hey. And another VS Seeker. I have 3 in my hand right now, come on. And he's putting the least damaged Lycanroc into play. It has 50 damage. So like 150 HP left. Ah. Why? He can't really do anything else. I feel kind of bad. But then again, not really. I'm going to grab the other one and knock it out and grab 2 prize cards. I have a lot of cards in my hand, but not really anything useful, so I'm just going to play that Lysander and grab another 2 prize cards. Hopefully... Oh, it's not in one of my prize cards. I wanted that last DC, so I can put it on my other Mew, so I can retreat for the poison, but hey. Oh, I could also retreat and then play Escape Rope. That's how you can get how you can get like a double retreat when you're only officially retreating once. Trainer's Mail, do you have anything for us? Yeah, I suppose another Escape Rope would be cool. And we're going to play one just so I can get that super simple knockout with the teeny tiny Rockruff. It's kind of like a pussy-ass move. Instead of just keeping that Lycanroc in the active, just taking down this little basic for one prize card, but hey, I want to win. There we go. I wonder what he's going to do now. But he can survive 2 hits, because with a full Passimian bench, that's 30 per Passimian, so that's 120 plus 10 is 130 plus Fighting Fury Belt is 140. That's the max damage I can do with Mew. And my opponent just ended me, so... But it is actually the best 2 cards that he could have given me. It's just unfortunate that even though I can replace his Stadium card again, I have to actually get rid of some of my bench Pokemon, even though I could theoretically put him back on tomorrow, next turn. I didn't, what? What's the retreat on Lycanroc? He's putting his second energy on it. Is he going to attack? Retreat is only 1. He can do 30 damage, but it's not going to be enough. Would have been without the Fighting Fury Belt. I hope he doesn't think that this is going to do it. Oh, right, he also discards an energy. That's probably why he did it. Put that Skyfield back. I just don't have my Pokemon again. But, hey, I have a Revive. Probably going to grab an Oranguru, so I have an empty hand. I can get 3 cards. I wish I had the Passimian promo, but it's kind of hard to get on trade. I have the Oranguru promo because that came with the code that I got from the pre-release I attended. I got a 2 Puzzle of Time. That's great. Not even sure if I need it, but what are we going to get? So many options because another Mew. Probably gonna grab some energy just in case he discards it again, and 3 of them are in my discard now, so. Grab a Mew and a DC. Or 2 DC. Decisions. Let's put another Mew back on there. And that's another 140 damage on Lycanroc, so my opponent really needs to make a move now or I win next turn. Oh, right, yeah, I was saying I have the Passimian promo in real life, then the code that you enter online. It doesn't really give you your physical deck, so I got the Oranguru promo online. And there's also the thing, like, this is a full... Oh. Interesting. Because that's only going to be 1 prize card. Is he going to do an attack? Diamond, give, attach 2 energy from your discard pile. He's still trying to, make things happen. I do appreciate that, like, people who actually keep trying instead of just conceding when their setup wasn't perfect. That's also part of the reason why I started doing commentary later instead of doing it live, because there's just so many battles that end in your opponent conceding, like right before you get a chance. And it's GG, I can grab a Lysander and get my 2 last prize cards, because Garbink is only... Oh, he conceded, but I only had to attack, so I still appreciate this. I mean, we ended the battle pretty much. Yeah. Oh, that was a fun battle. My setup worked out pretty well. I got all my Passimian in play. So yeah, thanks for watching. And we're heading straight into the second battle. Again, I don't remember too much. I just remember that this battle was a bit closer than the other one. Took a bit more effort on my part. The other battle we just had against Lycanroc was almost too easy. So we'll see how this one goes. Not the best opening hand, but an end trainer's mail, so it's decent. I can make something out of it, hopefully. The Fighting Fury belt, which we can put straight on Mew. My opponent's mulligan hand didn't really tell me anything about what kind of deck he has, but he has the Grass Psychic deck box, so that could be a hint. And yes, I would like a new card. Routes. Oh, now I remember. Anyway, let's just kick things off with a trainer's mail. Oh, well, that's a great start. I guess we're just gonna put the Fighting Fury belt on Mew and then end my hand away, because this is not very useful. That's slightly better, but no Passimian, but we can attack this turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. Not sure if I want to drop that second Fighting Fury belt on the other Mew. Nope, I'm going to retreat and put a bursting balloon on him. Or her. I don't know. Not sure who I want to give the DC to. Yeah, I can just retreat anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And just in case he does kill my active, my energy is safe. And it's a DC on Rels as well, but I have an enhanced hammer in my hand, so next turn that's leaving. He can... Oh, I didn't read it. He can paralyze me, I think. I feel like I'm playing against a theme deck with this Rels. There we have Gallade. Does he have a rare candy in his hand? It's his first turn. He can evolve even with the rare candy. And Lily. First turn Lily. Fomentis. So this is going to be a Lurantis deck, most likely. Yeah. There's a Curlia, so no rare candy. Or maybe he runs both. Some people do that. Aww. Not cool, bro. Not cool. I guess I'm just going to play some of these item cards. Let's put another bursting balloon on my active Mew, and I'm not sure if I want to play the Rotom decks because I didn't check my deck yet. I don't know what's prized. I've been playing with Rotom decks a bunch of times now, and it's very situational. I think I prefer playing with town maps still, but... And he has a new DC on his Curlia. Come on, Trainer's Mail, give me something useful. Nest Ball. Could be worse. At least we can do some damage. Oh, plus Curlia, of course, has Psychic Weakness, so that's going to be the first knockout. Because I only really need one Passimian. One Passimian on the bench means Mew does 40 damage, plus Fighting Fury Belt, plus Weakness. Oh, that's so dumb. I just realized I should have run through my deck when I pulled that Passimian out with the Nest Ball. Because I always try to check if I have my 4 Mew, my 4 Passimian, and my 4 DC. And once I've got that figured out, oh, we're getting a full new hand again. Once I have that figured out, I try to pay attention to some other ones, such as important supporters and whatnot. Kangaskhan. He's not going to do any damage, just some energy acceleration on his part. I just noticed his username is Nekmar Pit. Then we have Kangaskhan. 1 energy on it. Alright, we're going to grab 2 more Passimian. I didn't check my deck again. I want to know if any DCs are priced. Looks like, no, I was going to say one of the Oranguru is priced. They're two different cards because one is a promo. So they're not listed together. And that's our second knockout. You know, when I started this video, I was like, I think this battle took a bit more effort. But it looks to be going pretty well so far. Wonder when you can get that Gallade into play. The Gallade actually has an attack. Ouch. The Gallade actually has an attack that does more damage the more energy you have. And since everything is looking pretty empty right now, even if he evolves into a Gallade, I'm not too worried. Let's just get rid of that 40 damage, even though it's not that much. That's almost half my HP. And unfortunately, we can't get the knockout. Needed a 4th Passimian for that. Or Professor Kukui. There's the DC. I wasted my Pokemon Center Lady because Mew is going down. He only has 90 HP with the Fighting Fury Belt, and Genghis-Khan is gonna do 100. Another level ball for my opponent. Oh, he doesn't even play the level ball that he grabbed with his trainer's mill. That's a bit strange. But, oh well, we have another Mew. No worries. Ooh, N. That might be useful. I guess not. Don't cur. We have another knockout, so it's 3-5 right now. I got a trainer's mill for my prize card, so maybe I'll play that next turn, see if there's anything useful. I don't know why I didn't end, maybe because I would have given my opponent a card advantage. Oh, and he's going to Sycamore. That was a DC and a Gallade that he threw away. And 11, well. That must hurt so bad. Like, he really needed that. Without a timer ball, it's going to be a lot more difficult. If he had gotten 2 hits on the timer ball. Oh, there's Lurantis from the Ultra Ball. But if he had gotten double hits on the timer ball, it could have gone completely differently. He doesn't have any energy, so he can't attack. But the first attack with Lurantis is energy acceleration. And then there's another attack where I don't remember how much damage he does, but he also heals. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, 120 damage and he healed 30. And then of course the GX attack. I actually have a Lurantis deck as well. I have a video coming up for that pretty soon. I'm going to make a video with my Decidueye deck first and put a Mew back on my bench. I have a full bench of Passimian now and a Fighting Fury Bell, so I'm going to do 140 damage, which unfortunately is not enough to knock out Lurantis-GX. Almost used that escape rope there to knock out the little routes, but oh, I am going to do that. Okay. Just make it easier for myself and grab one more prize card. Bit of a cop-out this, but hey, I just want to win. You don't win by feeling bad for your opponent or being like, oh, that's a dick move. Like, hey, I got a double puzzle of time in my hand. What do I want? I guess I'm pretty set for now. And there's nothing I can grab that can help me knock out Lurantis with one hit. Oh, that's a pretty good Lily for my opponent. He really needs to bench something though. Oh, 40 damage, no! But he does get to attach energy, so next turn he's actually going to be able to do 120. I'm not going to be able to knock him out. I need to grab a DC, I think, for the Mew on the bench, because this Mew is going to die. What's going to be the best order? What do I even have? Only one DC, so it's probably best to grab it with a puzzle of time, as opposed to playing a special charge for only one. I've only played 2 of my DCs and the battle is almost over already. Yeah, let's just grab a DC and a Fighting Fury belt so I can just make the exact same Mew right over here. Maybe I'll even retreat. Maybe I won't. Haven't decided yet. Don't think I want to play an N. And I only have N in Pokemon Center Lady in my discard. Prank. Lurantis-GX attack can do 150, but 120 is going to be enough to knock out any one of my Pokemon, so... Unless he just wants to do a GX attack for the sake of doing a GX attack. Okay, now he really needs to come up with something or it's a knockout for me. Trainer's Mail is going to be interesting. So much can happen right now. That's why I wanted... oh, switch? What are you going to switch, bruh? I wanted to knock out the Lurantis with 1 hit, just in case he's going to pull some crazy stuff right now. Yeah, you need to bench. Even if he knocks out my Mew, which he probably will. Oh, he's going to bench a little else. I don't think we're going to see Glade anymore this battle. I hope he's not going to retreat and put that Ralts into play. Because then this battle could go on for a while. I can just see him picking his brain right now, trying to figure out how to solve this. Ooh. Hey. Well, that was a good move on his part, but I'm not too excited about it. It means he's going to kill one of my Passimian, and I'm going to do less damage with Mew. And... actually, how much... oh, he's going for Flower Supply? What? Oh, he didn't want to knock out my Passimian so I can put the Mew right back into play. But if he went for the healing attack, he could have healed 30, so he would have had 110. And, yeah, then I would still do enough with 3 Passimian, actually. I only have 1 revive in my discard as well. I don't know why I keep looking at my discard, like... apparently I felt like doing it a lot while the battle was still going on. So now I'm just trying to make, like, random comments on everything. Oh, yeah, Escape Rope. Why did I click that in? The Escape Rope is, like, perfect. Unfortunately, still no... Lurantis knockout, but hey, get 1 more prize card. And my opponent's stalling technique failed. Eee, Floatstone. That's nice in case he tries to stall again by Lysandering some poor monkey from my bench. I guess it's not even really like a monkey, it's an ape. Hey, there's another ape. I haven't seen that one on my side, this battle. And 1 more card for my opponent. And is it something that can save him right now? I mean, even if he retreats and... alright, so it's a knockout from you. But it's cool, because I have another Mew. Ah, well played. Same, buddy. I mean... I appreciate that he actually tried to put up a good fight, try some stalling techniques, but Mew too strong! No, I swear, this is one of the best budget decks, so if you want to make a budget deck that's actually really strong, go for the Passimian Mew deck. But hey, it was a pretty good battle, not the most traditional deck, but it was a really good battle. I thought it was fun. Ooh, I did 1270 damage and my opponent only 340. Yeah, he was really struggling with the energy attachment. My biggest attack 280, a weakness. I only attached 3 energies though and my opponent 11. I don't even run 11 energy in most decks. But yeah, obviously Mew is my MVP. But anyway, I really enjoyed this battle. I hope you enjoyed watching it, and be sure to subscribe if you want to see more battles. Hey, there we go. Another step on the versus ladder, which I never complete. Anyway, next week probably Decidueye-GX. And yeah, thanks for watching as always.